Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're at CVS and we're here for some deals until the week of the 13th of September. And I couldn't do a video last week, but I am able to do a video this week, and that's good because the deals are still really good. There's just a couple of deals that I won't be able to do because, you know, some of the coupons expired. Is there someone creeping up here next to me? So I'm really excited about this week's deals. There's some really great rebates on Ibotta to pair with these deals, making things really cheap. Now, I don't have any percentage coupons. I don't have any threshold flash deal coupons from using the percentage coupons. So I'm just going in with the Care Pass and what CVS gave me. I'm using mostly a newer account, but it's a couple of years old. And I do have another account that is actually a lot older than that I'm using. And I still use my original account sometimes, but yeah, it's just very different. There is a Google Doc linked down below in the description box and in the pinned comment for you to use. That should be able to help you out with some of the deals. And if you went last week and aren't going this week, just tell me what you got, because I love to hear what you guys get. So anyways, guys, I think that is it. So let's go inside and see what we can do. So the first thing we're going to do is get some Maybelline. Maybelline is on promotion for buy two, get back a $5 extra buck. There is a new product that Maybelline has that I would like to try. So naturally, I wait until I can get it for a good deal at CVS. So it is that top row there. It is the Lifter Glaze Lip Oil Balm, and it is on sale actually for $6.99, and it's normally $9.29 at my store. But grabbing two of these, it'll cost $13.98. We have that $4 mystery CRT that we can use. And I also got this weird, like a unicorn CRT. It's just $1, but it's a cosmetic CRT, and I haven't seen one of those on any of my accounts in like 2 years. So anyways, so we're going to pay $8.98. We'll get back a $5 extra buck, making them both $3.98, which isn't bad for something new that I want to try. So then next we're going to do the Venus razors. They're buy one, get one 50% off. Buy two, get back a $4 extra buck. I'm going to grab a little bit more expensive kind that are for $10.49 a piece. So one will be $10.49, the other one will be $5.25. That will equal out to $15.74. We got those $3 digital coupons last week. If you used them last week, they did not reset, but that'll take $6 off. And then I have a $2 off any disposable razor CRT that I'm going to use, and an amazing 4 off of 10 Venus disposable razor CRT, excuse me. I'm going to only pay $3.74, but I'm going to get back a $4 extra buck, and these are going to be free and like a 26-cent moneymaker. You can grab the cheaper ones, of course, but I wanted to get the little bit nicer ones, and it's still a moneymaker either way, so I'll get the little bit nicer ones. Next, we're going to grab some Dove. Dove is on promotion for spend $20, get back a $7 extra buck. And we have a high value coupon, and pairing that with a high value Ibotta rebate, this is going to be a really great deal. So I'm starting with the whole body deodorant, but I am going to grab this here for $14.49. It's a whole body deodorant, but it's like a chafe stick, and I like to use this. I have a few at home, so I'm going to grab what I know I'm going to use. It might cost me a little bit more, but that's okay. Then I'm going to grab some Dove conditioner. I was going to grab some dry shampoo, but that's like $4 more, and I really don't need any dry shampoo. So here are the two products, and the total before coupons is $20.28. We have that $5 digital coupon, and that will make our total $15.28. But then we'll get back a $7 extra buck, and then we're going to submit our receipt to Ibotta, and we're going to get back $5 for the Dove Whole Body Deodorant. That's going to make both products just $3.28. Now regarding the Whole Body Deodorant on Ibotta, I selected that rebate last week, and you don't see it on the regular side of Ibotta anymore, but it doesn't have a countdown on my list, and it's on my list. So make sure if you've selected it already and you don't see it anymore, look on your list. It should be there, and it shouldn't have a countdown. But anyways, $3.28 instead of over $20, I'll take it. Next, we're going to do the Nivea promotion. Nivea products are spend $20, get back a $10 extra buck. I haven't gotten Nivea products in ages. So I'm going to grab this shave gel for men's shave gel for $5.99. And then I'm going to grab this skin firming cream priced at $14.49. So the total for everything is going to be $20.58. And I have a $2 digital coupon for the Nivea lotion. And then I have some CRTs that I'm going to use. I have two $1 Nivea lotion CRTs, one I got last week and one I got this week. I also have a 2 off 5 in a shaving cream CRT that I'm going to use. Then I'm going to pay $14.58, but then I'll get back a $10 extra buck. I'm also going to submit my receipt to Ibotta for $1.25 back on the shaving cream and $2 back on the lotion, making both products just $1.33. Next, I'm going to grab the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes in the skincare section. These are priced at $7.99. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of people get them for $6.99 a piece, but this is something that my daughter has used exclusively for years, and I still keep her stocked up on them, so I'm going to do that. So these are buy two, get back a $5 extra buck, and they're $7.99 a piece. But both of them will equal out to $15.98. We got a 4 off 2 digital coupon this week that we can use, and I also got a 3 off of 10 Neutrogena skincare CRT. That'll make my total $8.98. I'll get back a $5 extra buck, making them both $3.98 or about $1.99 a piece, which is better than full price, so we're going to grab them. Next, we're going to do the household promotion. This week it's spend $25, get back a $5 extra buck. It isn't my favorite, but I do prefer the spend 25 or spend 30, get back 10. That seems to be a much better deal. But we're going to make this work because there's some great products included, and we've got some really great coupons. So these beads here, they are, I do believe, this 7.8 ounce. They're on sale for $6.99. You're going to want to grab 2 of them. And then you're going to want to grab 2 Dawn products. They're on sale for $5.99. I like the Power Suds, so that's what we're going to grab. So these are the 4 products that we're getting. They're going to equal out to $25.96. Now we're going to finagle this in a little bit different way than we typically do. But we do have a 4 off 2 digital coupon for the Power Suds, and then we have a $3.50 digital coupon for the Downy, Then on the Coupon 24 app, there is another $3.50 off digital coupon that we're going to use. Now I'm also going to use my Care Pass, and that's going to take another $6 off. I have I pay the yearly fee. It's about $4 a month, and then you get a $10 extra buck. So I'm going to take another $6 off, and that's going to make my total $8.98 or $8.96. I'm sorry, and then we'll get back a $5 extra buck, making it $3.96 for both of them. If you don't have a Care Pass, it's going to cost you $6 more, which will be $9.96, which still isn't a bad deal. If you have a 3 off of 15 or something like that, then that would be, of course, the better option. Now with this transaction that I'm doing here and the next one that I'm going to show you, you would want to definitely upload your receipts to the pggoodeveryday.com website to accumulate points so you can cash out for gift cards. The last one I did, I cashed out for a CVS gift card just added it to my Apple Wallet and then used it the next time in store. And it's more like a $5 coupon because we only count it that one time that we get it back. We don't configure it into our prices here. So next we're going to do a promotion, 2 oral care promotions. So the first one is buy 2, get back a $4 extra buck, and we are going to grab 2 of the mouthwashes priced at $3.97 a piece. First I was going to grab something different. That's only why I grabbed 1, but I grabbed 2. Next we're going to do the fancier crest. These are buy 2, get 5, and they're on sale for $8.99. So I'm going to grab 2 of the Crest 3D Brilliances, but I put 1 back as I'm in checkout for a gum detoxifying toothpaste. So I did this deal last week, and so I used my digital coupons. But if you haven't done this deal yet, you'll have great digital coupons that you can use. But I'm going to be using the Coupon 24 app, and I am going to be using $4 coupons for each one of my crests, and then a $1 coupon for the scope. Now I'm going to use a $1 digital coupon for the other scope and a 5 off of 20 CRT that I got this week. I tell you how I did it later on in the video so that your 5 off 3 digital doesn't attach to these products. There's a way to do it at self-checkout. But after our coupons, our total will be $10.92. We're going to get back a $5 extra buck for the Crest toothpaste and a $4 extra buck for the Scope mouthwash. That'll be $1.92. But then we're going to submit our receipt to Ibotta. We have a $3 rebate for the toothpaste on Ibotta for each one of them. So we'll get $6 back, making all 4 products free and a $4.08 moneymaker. That's everything we're getting today. We're going to go look at the receipts now because I just did 2 large transactions instead of a bunch of smaller ones, and then we'll talk about what happened in the store in the car. So here is the receipt for my first transaction. Now I'll tell you right now that the receipt on this is not correct because I made a mistake. We fixed it, but I'm just going to show you this receipt for time's sake, okay? So anyways, I will say I did do almost the exact same transaction last week, and it worked out beautifully. I was just doing it this way to show you guys in case you already used your coupons, but then I messed it up. And that happens in couponing. We are not perfect couponers. So we have the Maybelline, we have the Scope and the Crest, we have the Gillette and Venus razors, and then we have the Nivea. So what I did is I put in my number to have the Crest Scope attached to the $1 digital, and then it brought up all these 2 digitals here, and I couldn't do anything about it. And so then I went back trying to scan the Coupon 24 app. It did not work. So I finished out the transaction and then we got it fixed. But anyways, I shouldn't have finished out the transaction, but I had already bothered her once and I just, you know how it is. So anyways, here are the rest of the coupons. So you don't want this Burt's Bees one here because you want the other $4 digital coupons or the $4 coupons from Coupons 24 app. We have the $3 digitals for the Venus disposable razors, the $2 digital for the Nivea, the 5 off 20 for the Scope Crest, $4 off the Maybelline, 4 off 10 Venus disposable razors CRT, $2 off any disposable razor CRT, 2 off 5 shaving cream CRT, $1 off Nivea lotion, and $1 off any cosmetic CRT, which I haven't gotten in over 2 years, a cosmetic CRT, and $1 off Nivea lotion CRT. So there's my total after my coupons. See, I had already bothered her because I had to switch out the Crest. I didn't want her to come back to just void it. I felt like an idiot. I know I'm not an idiot, but you know what I mean. So the correct math for this whole transaction is $37.27. We are getting back a total of $28 in extra bucks. We're getting 10 for the Nivea, 4 for the Venus razors, 5 for the Crest, 4 for the Scope, and 5 for the Maybelline. Then we're submitting our receipt to Ibotta, and we're getting back another $9.25. Plus, since this is a higher receipt, I will also get back another 2% in 2% back. Maybe. It still popped up when after I scanned my first receipt, so we'll see on that. We're getting back $2 for the Nivea lotion, $1.25 for the men's shave gel, and then we're getting back $3 on each one of those Crest Brilliant and Gum Detoxify toothpaste. That's going to make this total for everything in this transaction just 42 cents. Just 42 cents. And you just have to scan your Coupon 24 app before you even enter in your number. And this is our other transaction with the Downy and the Dawn, the Dove, and the Neutrogena. And here are the coupons. We have the $5 for the Dove. We have 4 off 2 digital for the Dove. And then we have the $4 off of 2 for the Neutrogena. We have the $3.50 off of the Downy Enhancer. And then we have a $3.50 here. That's from the Coupons 24 app for the other Downy beads. And then there is my Care Pass and 25 cents in the extra bucks there back. So the total for this transaction is $25.97. We're getting back $17 in extra bucks. 5 for the Neutrogena, 5 for the Downy and Dawn, and then 7 for the Dove. We're submitting our receipt to Ibotta and getting back another $5 for the Dove. And then my total here is $22.49, and I will get 2% back. I cannot say that. 2% back on Ibotta, which will equal out to about 45 cents. So that's going to make this transaction just $3.52. All right, so we are back in from CVS. And it was funny because the first transaction I did the Downy, the Dawn, the Dove, the Neutrogena, and I used the Coupons 24 app. Went totally smooth, totally fine. Went into the next transaction feeling, I guess, a little too confident. I do not know, but I went into the next transaction. I scanned just my oral care items, and yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I just realized I need to have a gum detox toothpaste and a 3D Brilliance. So, I mean, I literally took like 4 steps behind me and switched them out, asked the cashier to void just one. And she did. You could see that on my receipt, she did. But then I hit my phone number in because I'm thinking, well, I want the $1 off Scope to attach to the Scope first. I don't want the 5 off 3 to attach. And then it attached. And I'm like, well, I'm going to go back out and scan it and hope for the best. And it attached. And I thought, I'm going to go back and I'm going to scan the Coupon 24 app just to see. And no, it did not work. But by then I had all of my other stuff scanned and I did not want to bother her again. And that's my own fault. I should have bothered her. And I know I'm not bothering her, but I already, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, you know what? Let's just fix it later. And so we did. And so the math still works. Now, last week, I did 2 deals. Last week, after work, later in the week, I even think it was on Saturday, I did the same deal with my coupons, all digital coupons. And I think I even have the receipt still in my purse, and I could show you. Hold on a second. I still have my receipt. I just found it in my purse, okay? So here it is with I did the Neutrogena cosmetics deal with the lip digital, and then I did the Crest deal, the exact same deal. And so what I did is I scanned one item. Was that what I did? Yes, I only scanned one of the toothpaste, and I hit in my phone number, and it showed me the different coupons, and it was only showing one $4 coupon attaching to the item. So with only scanning the one item, a coupon for one item is only going to attach. So we did that, and so by doing that, the coupon was selected and attached, so then I hit back to be able to scan more items. I scanned one item. Again, another toothpaste, went back, had that one attached because I had still 3 items. So I was doing this so that that 5 off 3 wouldn't attach. So then I just did the exact same thing again. Scanned one item, went to go check out, let one coupon attach to the other toothpaste. So now I have 2 $4 coupons attaching to my toothpaste. I don't know if you could see that very well. So there's 4, 4, 1, 1, and then 5 off 20 again. Worked beautifully. Well, I was trying to show you that with already using your digital coupons, you could possibly do the deal again with using the Coupon 24 app. All you've got to do is scan your one item and scan your Coupon 24 app. Scan another item, scan your Coupon 24 app. That's all you got to do. And I don't know what happened in my mind, but that's what happened. But thankfully I had my old receipt to show you that it does work that way. So anyways, even though I did not have that flash deal or anything really except a care pass on one of my accounts, I still got really, really good deals, I think, because you won't believe my total. So my total for my one transaction was 42 cents, and that was with the really messed up Crest deal. And then my other transaction was $3.52. So do you know what that means? We got everything today for under $4. Now I did have to put out a lot more typically than what I do for my transactions this week. I did, and that's fine. That's just how it is sometimes for me, and I don't mind doing it. But I really don't mind doing it when I get about $15, $16 back in cash on Ibotta. So it kind of evens out for me. Now, if you're not able to do that, then definitely don't coupon that way. Definitely just do a couple of smaller deals where your extra bucks covers your out of pocket, and you will get to that point where you will have a larger amount of extra bucks to pay. I didn't have a larger amount of extra bucks to pay, and I just wanted to do a couple of transactions. I could have done a ton of smaller ones, but I did a couple of bigger ones this time just to make it easy on myself. But anyways, $3.94 is my total for everything. Super, super happy with that. And then I even found a planner. I found this really pretty planner. I like planners. I like planners and new pencils and school supplies and all that. But anyways, I'm super happy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.